Trick. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, my friend. Happy fucking Saturday. Oh shit. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I didn't realize everybody was popping in so fast. Happy Saturday, you delicious, lovely human beings. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Or night, as the case may be. Welcome in, Chris. Welcome in, Chris 2. David, welcome in, my friend. David, I have not forgot about you. Shit has been absolutely crazy, but I have 4 power supplies sat behind me. Only option is to reset and that fails. What's going on, David? Good to see you, brother. Like I said, I did not forget about you. PS5 stuck in safe mode. Only option is to reset and that fails. Yeah, that is SSD related. You can try swapping the controller, but the couple of times that I've run into that, I've run into that I think 3 or 4 times in my career. I can only remember one time where the SSD controller itself was the problem. In most cases, I've found that it is one of the SSD chips. Michael, welcome. Yeah, swap the controller first, but I'm almost positive. Oh, that Frankenstein was beautiful, dude. Yeah, it can't hurt to swap the controller. I mean, that's, it either fixes the problem or it doesn't. I think I sent, who was it? Booter. I sent Booter an SSD controller for the same issue, and it didn't fix his. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the actual, one of the SSD chips. Oh, thank you very much, JFix. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you very much. Look at this. Community coming out and being supportive. You love to see that shit. Hell yeah. That's some beautiful shit right there. Oh, lordy lord. We're going to get started in just a few minutes here, guys. We got a little bit of, no, I say a little bit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 PS5s to work on. Well, technically only 3. I have 3 PS5s to actually do some work on. The other one is already done. It just needs the liquid metal service, and then we got to test it. So, well, it's a big PS5 night tonight. But then again, it's ROG Repair and Resale. What the fuck else would it be? Where the hell are my flathead bits? I'm telling you, I lose shit constantly over here. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to... Oh, the sound quality on that baby is going to be so goddamn nice. I really got to clean up my office some. Like, you guys see so little of the mess, but my shit is a disaster. Look at this shit. I got fucking pieces of PS5 Edge controllers. I got screws all over the goddamn place. I got tweezers all over the goddamn place. I'm a mess. I'm a mess over here, all right? I work in chaos, and I make it work for me. Yeah. I really don't know where the hell I put any of my fucking flathead tips. Where are all of my flathead tips? We're going to start in just a few minutes here, guys. Just give some time to let people get in here. Everybody hang out, say hello, do the usual pleasantries. Oh, I'm sure. It's just, it's a very small desk. Yeah, like I am a large man, so this small of a desk with this much mess, it drives me insane. But I also know where everything is, so if I fuck it up and move shit, then I don't know where anything is. Yeah, yeah, feeling much better now. So whatever I had took me out. So I don't get sick very often. I think the last time I was like sick was probably 2 years ago. So when I do get sick, it's something that fucks me up big time. I was in bed for the most part for 4 days straight. It was a hell of a sickness that got me. But we are back on track. We drinking hella water in here. And we're gonna have some fun. All right, what are we at? 7 minutes in? Shit, only 7 minutes? I feel like it's been longer. Now, I always wait 10 minutes. It's just the way that we work here. So, oh, I didn't even do my intro. Welcome back to ROG Repair and Resale. My name is Roy. I do repairs and resale. We're going to have some fun fucking time today. It's going to be a great goddamn Saturday. I hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful goddamn week. And we're going to end it with a whole lot of repairs. We're going to try and have some fun with it. We're going to try and fix everything. Who fucking knows if we make it happen, but we're going to do it. All right? That's what we're going to do. Oh, fucking, let me tell y'all something while we're waiting for this last little minute here. So, today was, this week is my cleaning week at the household. So, me and my partner alternate weeks. She cooks some weeks and then I'll clean, and then vice versa. I'll do the cooking one week and she'll clean. So this week is my cleaning week. And I finally decided that I had enough of this horrible infestation that I have on my patio. And you might think, with the amount of Roy's roaches and repairs that we have on here, that it's a roach infestation. But no, it is not a roach infestation. I have a horrible, horrible spider infestation all up in my patio area. So I have a large screened-in patio outside. And, I mean, and it's not even just like some spiders. Hundreds of spiders, and of all different varieties. I've got orb weavers, I've got crab spiders, I've got fucking some kind of weird green lynx spider that I had to look up because I didn't know what the fuck it was. You see this? Okay. You see this right here? It is a fucking magnet for spiders. Okay. I have felt disgusting all fucking day. It took me probably a solid like 2.5 hours of just going outside. No wolf spiders, thank God. I didn't see any wolf spiders. But the orb weavers look fucking menacing. Like, I don't know, you can go on Google and look up like a banana spider, and that's like I had similar looking things in my fucking patio. It took like 2.5 hours. Side note, if you have any spider issues, that 99% alcohol that I use to clean the consoles and kill the roaches, it also kills spiders. So 99% alcohol is a great pest control if you need an immediate kill. It took 2.5 hours to clear out all those spider webs. And don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with the success. But I can feel, like, you know that feeling when you get like all the sticky web on you and it just makes your skin fucking crawl and you feel like there's spiders in you? I felt like that all fucking day. So, if you see me touching myself or like grabbing my hair weird, I think they're spiders, okay? All right, I talked enough. Let's get into some shit. All right, so we're going to start off with a little bit of unusual activity. That's just scooting off the fucking carpet. Rachel, why are you doing this? Oh god. Okay, nope, I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, anyway, let's have some fun. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Where is my mouse? There we go. Okay. So, alright, we have a remote control. Oh yeah, she's the star of the show and she knows it. Alright. So, remote control was brought in. You guys know that I've worked on something similar to previously. Except the last time I worked on something like this, it was something of my own. It was a wireless meat thermometer. This time we're doing a remote. And this is actually something that a customer brought me in, along with the PS5. It wasn't just a remote. But it looks like they have some corrosion around the battery terminals. So supposedly, if I put the batteries in here, we get no response on the remote. And I don't see that there's any light on the remote to actually try and test this. So that's going to be a problem. Well, we can only do what we can do. So I told him I would look at it. I told him I couldn't guarantee a fix. Just depends on how far the corrosion goes down to the board and all of that. But we're going to give it a shot. So let's get under the microscope real quick here. So yeah, you can see right there, there's quite a bit of corrosion just in that area right there. He did not take it all the way apart. An IR flash? Oh shit, there is a light up here. Okay, hello. I didn't see that. Aha. Yeah, no, there's no red lights. You can't really see anything with the... But yeah, I'm pushing buttons. There's no flash. Okay. So yeah, you can definitely see there's been a fair amount of corrosion down here and right here. And I told him, I was like, I mean, yeah, I'll fix it for you, man, but like it's probably cheaper to just buy a replacement. So note, we're not using IPA this time. I have discovered that IPA is not the correct method for this particular job. And I've also discovered that this thing does not have any screws. So I'm assuming I'm just going to pry it apart. So yeah, so if you just take a look here, there is not a single screw to be found. So I'm assuming it just pries. Nope, we will not be using IPA today. We're going to use the quicker battery acid cleaner upper. Just got to find where I can pry this damn thing apart. White vinegar, that's the one. Machin has got it. White vinegar. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the customer brought it in. I said, look, you can probably just buy another one. It's, it's probably going to be cheaper to just get a replacement. But the remote is for his mother, who is up there in years, and he didn't want her to have to learn how to use another remote control, which makes sense to me. I get that. So I said, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll see if I can make it happen. Hopefully I can. And so that's what we're going to do. There we go. Whoop. Alright, so there we've got our button layout. And at least the boards on these are super simple. Spit on that thing, you goddamn right. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's some corrosion. Okay. Oh yeah, that thing's pretty damn well corroded. Alright, looks like it didn't get to the main chip, which is good, and I don't see any corrosion on the terminals for the buttons themselves. So we should just be able to vinegar this up, and hopefully that works. Alright. Demigod is in the building. Another one. Yeah, battery leak. Just basically a quick job for a customer to clean up the remote terminals here. So yeah, you can see that those terminals all the way down to the actual solder joint on the underside of it right here are corroded pretty well. So this one doesn't look too bad. We'll clean up both of them, obviously. And then we'll clean up the opposite side too. Alright. So here's what we's going to do. I'm going to get... Oh, hell yeah. I am here for PS5 only. You know what? That's fair, Dave. I don't blame you. Trust me, we got plenty of those coming. I got 3.5 to work on. Okay. So I've got some vinegar in a little container right here. And I'm going to first try and just dab it on there because I don't want to get a whole lot of it on the board. Then I'll soak a bunch of it into a cotton swab. Yeah, see, and already it's looking a lot better. See, you see all that bubbling going on down there at the solder joint? Yeah, toothbrush is happening. I just want to soak it a little bit, let that vinegar really soak in there. And then I'll come in with the toothbrush and I'll use that dipped in vinegar as well to clean up a bit. Yeah. So come in here as well. Get another little soak in. Make sure those terminals are nice and cleaned up. So yeah, you can see how that vinegar just gets the that battery corrosion really working. And come over here, just take a look at that joint. Yeah, no corrosion on that one. That looks pretty good. All right, and I actually have one better than a toothbrush. I have, where am I? Boop. Steel brush. Oh yeah, yeah. I keep the vinegar for the shower heads for sure. All right, so now dipping the steel brush in the vinegar. I'm going to use the steel brush to help get some of that caked on corrosion off. Come in with the softer side of the steel brush. Just clean up any remnants of that corrosion. And same thing with this little side of the spring over here. I'm curious if that corrosion ate through the actual joint. Yeah, you can still see that there's a bunch down in there. All right, I'm going to come in with a little more vinegar in that solder joint right there, and then I'll use the toothbrush to really get down in there and clean that up, because I have a feeling if that's either broken or super corroded, that's probably where my problem's coming in. Where is my toothbrush? Here we go. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like it's broken, so that's good. Okay. Come in with that toothbrush just to get some of those finer areas. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do the same thing with the contacts on the other side. So, ooh, yeah, we got to clean this up a bit. Not a problem. That's what vinegar is for. Keep that vinegar nearby. Give a nice cleaning. Clean up all that nasty. Oh yeah, these terminals are fucking rough. I wonder if I can safely pull these out. Let's see if we can pull these terminals out. I'm sure we can, but I just don't want to break anything with the corrosion. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll put that back in just a moment here. We're going to soak this in the vinegar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could say that, David. 100%. Alright, so just let that vinegar do its work. Clearing off all that nasty. Small jar of vinegar and lime with foam. Oh, kind of like like an electrolysis cleaning kind of thing, where you just put a small amount of voltage in there. I've heard of that before. I could always try that. I do have a bench power supply. There may well be some roach damaged ones in there. Anything that's in there is going to be dead. But yes, it's certainly possible. Okay. Alright, that should be a good enough soak. Let's move it off to the side here. And just give it a quick scrub with the toothbrush. Get off any lingering corrosion. All right. Oh, hell yeah. I'm always up for a challenge. Except when it comes to power supplies. You have one blow up on you, that's pretty much it. That is the end of that road. Alright. Let's get in here. Clean up these terminals. Soak that vinegar in there. Scrub that shit out. Alright, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I had one blow up on me. That's why I don't work on them anymore. I did attempt to work on them for a brief period of time when I was starting out. And, yeah, I don't do that anymore. Okay, just making sure I'm putting it in the right way. All right, there's that. All right, I'm just gonna clean off a little bit of this crud. Yeah, no, I did. It was something I did that was stupid. I had it plugged in. Or no, I didn't have it plugged in. Yeah, it was when I was really early in my repairs. There was a slight noise coming from the PS5 from the power supply area. So, yeah, let's just give this a cleaning while we're here. There was a slight noise coming from the power supply area. I couldn't quite determine what exactly it was, but it didn't sound too severe. And so I took the power supply out and I plugged it in to test the voltage, and as soon as I put the contacts in there, it popped, smoked, and fired. Like, it caught fire, and that was enough for me. Okay, there we go. All right, so now with some freshly clean terminals. Yeah, no, very scary. It's just not my thing. Yeah, I will save the power supplies and I will donate them to anybody who wants to work on them. I'd much rather see someone else get some use out of it than just throwing them away. So let's put some batteries in here. Oh, god damn it. One of the terminals didn't slip into the right place. Yeah, right. Fair enough. Oh, you know what? It's still open a little bit. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Now I can just push it in the right direction. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. See? That's why I didn't close it all the way. I just didn't realize it at the time. Yeah, you should. Honestly, a fire blanket is not a terrible idea. I do have a fire extinguisher in my house. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything? Yeah, see, I don't have a TV to test this on. I have no way to know if this is actually working. It might just be dead. Yeah. I mean, I'll give it back to him. I won't charge him anything at first. I'll tell him I did a full cleaning on the contacts. Bring it home. I'll do it on the honor system. Bring it home. If it works, sell me $25. If not, no harm, no foul. No, Trick, you're not fucking with me, okay? Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Wait, y'all actually saw something? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. What are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing? Oh. Oh. I see. I can't see that with the naked eye. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see that. All right, excellent. Well, I'm still going to do the same thing with the customer because I don't know if it fixed it or not. I don't know that it works. So I'll give it back to the customer, tell them to put good batteries in it. Matter of fact, I have some extra batteries. Oh, shit. Cap Del Jung? I'm going to go with Cap Del Jung. Thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'll give it to the customer. I'll tell him, take it home. If it works, sell me $25. If not, no harm, no foul. So that's the way we'll do it. I'm not going to sweat over a remote. Not a huge deal. Okay. Now let's get into the fun stuff that everybody's really here for. That was just a little appetizer, if you will. Okay, so let's see. First one. So this was brought to me by a crew. Hello, where are you going? Okay, so this was brought to me by a customer. So he brought me 2 consoles, actually. He needed an HDMI port replacement on a Slim, and he wanted that expedited, so I did that same day for him. And then he brought me this one as well, and he said he didn't know what's wrong with it. He said that sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't. I did test it once. Let me see if I can... There we go. Kind of turn this around a little bit here. I did test it once, and it turned on fine. So we're going to test it again just to make sure. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that still turns on. Let's just make sure it goes to a white light. Now, I'm not plugging an HDMI cord, and you will see why in just a moment. Because I did find at least one of the problems. But he said there was something with it not turning on properly. And maybe, I guess he meant that the video didn't come on. Because, I mean, it's powering on just fine. Goes to a white light. Let's just see. I just want to see if it does the system reboot. A logger? You're about 8 years too late on that, David. I've been clean and sober for 8 years now. Well, coming up on 8 years. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be... Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing any reset, so... It doesn't have a beep either. It's set to no beep. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, well, then we'll see in a second why this is going to be a repair. Because it's likely just the one problem, although I can see already that it needs a cleaning pretty badly. Alright. I appreciate it, David. Thank you, brother. It's a beautiful life I get to live. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're a little dusty. We're a little dusty. Let's back this on up a bit here. Okay. So actually, before I get too far into it. Ugh. So that's a problem. That's no bueno. The pins aren't supposed to go that way. So, if that's what he's talking about, where it wasn't putting out video, then yeah, that makes sense as to why it occasionally works. So, we'll switch the port out, and again, it's going to need a cleaning for sure. Let me actually text him real quick while I get started on this. Just a moment. Okay. Oh yeah, always the drop method, my friend. Always the drop method. Where is... Oh, shit. Here we go again. Looking for the tip. Just the fucking tip. Phillips. Phillips. Let's go. All right. You know, it's taking these things apart that really makes me wish I could just take in the fucking the motherboards, because I would have this done in less than 10 minutes if I could just have the motherboards. But but this taking apart shit is for the fucking boys. Yeah, so fan's definitely got a little dust on it, and I know the inside. All right, cool. Customer okayed the repair, so we are good to go. Gonna do the HDMI, and we're gonna give him a cleaning. Yeah, that heatsink is pretty dusty too. So, yeah, I mean, not the worst I've seen by far, but you can definitely see the little bunnies hanging around. All right, so we're gonna knock out these two jobs that I have first. Obviously, customers always come first before my own repairs, so we'll get them taken care of, and then, as promised from last week, we have that board that has 0 amp draw, and we're gonna work on that. I did get real lucky, so I may have been. Oh yeah, I think some of you guys. So as you guys have seen, sometimes I'll have my son on here. I'm teaching him how to do repairs and things like that. So the tiny technician is usually who I'll pass off the screwing part to. Yeti, what's going on, my guy? My friend, I'm in Florida. It is a brisk 74 right now. It is fantastic. So yeah, I will pass the screw work on to my son for the most part, but he's started to do his own HDMI repairs now, which is very exciting. Look, bro, let's meet in the middle, okay? I don't want to send all of the 74, and I don't want to take all of the 15. You know, I don't want weather that's younger than me. You know what I mean? If we can meet in the middle at like somewhere in the 50s, we'll just take 20, you give 20, you know, a little back and forth, a little communist exchange here. I'm totally fine with that. Oh yeah, always. Eight white light, no video. Interesting. Here, let me pop over to his stream while I'm working on this real quick. Hang tight. Y'all hold just a minute here. Let me pop over to my boy. Holy shit, where did all these subscribers come from? What the fuck? Alright, let's pop over to 8-bit real quick. Wait, where is it? Is he not streaming? Oh, he's in Discord. Ah, okay, gotcha. All right. Well, let's pop over to Discord real quick. Hang on. Which Discord? I mean, at least we can give our boy some help while I'm just doing some disassembly. Oh, JFix. Holy shit, brother. In Swindon. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have Swindon's Discord on here. Okay. Well, tell him to reach out. I'm always happy to help. Okay. Oh, JFix, that's what you meant with the shout out. I thought you like were talking about like you posted the video in Discord or something. That's fucking huge, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that greatly. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. I just read it, yeah. Yeah, I misconstrued what he said when he shouted me out. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go jump on that video. JFix, am I subscribed to you? Hold on. Y'all got me doing all kinds of weird shit right now. Hold up, just a minute. I am subscribed to you. I thought so. Ah, okay. My guy, look at you showing out the mad fucking love. That's fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna have to jump in there and give you mad fucking love for that. That's amazing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get fucking all sappy and shit. Fuck that. Let's fix some PS5. So I'll deal with the sappiness later. Alright. Hell yeah. Do I have 8-bit on Discord? I don't think I do. Let me see if I can find one. Let's see if I can find that guy. Where's our good buddy 8-bit? Where can I find him? Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to keep taking too much time. Somebody send 8-bit a message and tell him to reach out to me if he's got any, if he wants any help with that white light no display. Also, in case you don't know, I'm fucking terrible about checking Discord. I literally have Discord on my computer. That's it. So, Chlor Slug, welcome in. Yeah, it's pot. Well, so it's not necessarily the balls on the South Bridge. It's that they keep conjoining. They're doing the thing. So I'm gonna blame my technique before I blame the chip. Yeah, I would blame bad replacement before anything. I'm pretty sure it's just me doing something wrong. But we will keep going at it. TK, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Look at all these lovely humans. Everybody coming in to watch me fuck up some PS5s. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Welcome in, all you lovely people. Yeah, sounds about right. Hell yeah. Oh. Am I missing one? I don't think so. I don't think I forgot one, unless I did. But I don't think so. Oh, I did. It was hiding. There we go. That's what we needed. Alright, where is my air gun? I am gonna need that fucking thing. Sorry, just a moment. Need to locate a tool. Where is my air gun? Ha! Alright. Air gun retrieved. Hell yeah. Alright, let's move this light away. It's fucking annoying. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and tear it down fully. Because like I said, I am going to do a cleaning and a liquid metal service on it. So we'll do a full-on tear down. There we go. Perfect. Is was in the chamber, yeah? Oh yeah, that liquid metal. Look at that dry spot right there. Woo! Dead center. Okay. Alright, let me pop off this other plate. Yeah, definitely send me the link, man. I'm always interested in new tools. Just don't tell my girlfriend. I'm kidding. She's very supportive. Disc 1. Ace, welcome in, my friend. Now it's a fucking party. All right. Just set this off to the side for the time being. Let's get this HDMI done first. So the shitty part about this stream is I do have to put all this stuff back together because I am out of screw space, as you can tell. I have no more screws. Did I get a fucking perm? If I got a perm, so my guy, if I got a perm, right? You see this lovely straight hair I have? If I perm the fuck out of this, it turns into a Jerry curl, okay? I need to throw some activator in this fucking thing and let it get liquefied like fucking Soul Glow. And that's what happens when I get a fucking perm, okay? Alright, so for those of you just joining, let's take a look at what we're working with. Oh, I know better than to listen to Ace. That's okay, I finally got Ace back. I got him back a couple days ago for that fucking Xbox controller trick he tried to get me with. It was a beautiful thing. I got my revenge. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. So split at the bottom, pins are a little fucked up, and it's the really shitty design of HDMI port. It's not the good design. So I would be willing to bet it's probably pushed back and got some loose pins on there as well. Yeah, the pins don't look great, that's for sure. Let's just have a look and see if my hypothesis is correct. Actually, the pins look okay. Yeah, no. So this is definitely the shitty design of the HDMI port where it has this back part right here that pushes out really easily. So you always get these 3 pins, these 3 pins, and these 3 pins pushed way the fuck out. But that did not happen in this case. So that's a blessing. We take those. But the port's coming off anyway, so fuck it. Where are my ports? Yep. Where is my super suit? Hell yeah, Michael. We gonna get it done. There we go. Nice and nope. Got a little bit of a little bitty bridge there. Well, I've made it worse. I've made it infinitely worse. It's all fucked. Oh yeah, luck share is definitely going on there. That is for damn sure. Damn, that one bridge really doesn't want to come off. And it's stuck on there good. Clean off my iron a little bit. Yeah, it does not want to come. It's being difficult. There we go. Alright, done. Oh yeah, my fucking counterweight's been missing. I lost my counterweight. God damn it, damn it. You know what it is? I had to use it because we had a clog in my bathtub. And now I don't know where the fuck I put it. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds real quick. Let me try and find that goddamn thing. Because it really helps. Breaking everything. Okay. Well. Ow. God damn it. Okay. Well, I will have to find it at some point, but the hammer will do for now. Just needs some extra weight. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. No, the flux is awful. The temperature is awful. Oh shit, Angry's in here. What's going on, my guy? Yeah, I'm telling you, those encoders are fucking impossible to find right now. Until they release them to the public, it's just gonna be hope for the fucking best. Hope you don't get one. Alright, I already took the little thingy off. There you go. Copper coil, yeah. Yeah. Steel wool, but copper. No, it's getting plenty hot. It's at 400 degrees. That tip has been put through the ringer. I'm probably gonna have to buy more of them. And I'm using fake Kingbow. Go. All right. Little extra flux. And come in with some leaded solder. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh shit. House. As in the doctor? Dr. House is on my shit. He's about to tear me a new one for my horrible techniques. Thanks for the subscription, House. I appreciate you, brother. Gregory fucking House. HDMI port, my friend. Also, welcome. Welcome. Well, see, I thought I was using Kingbow, and I'll show you in a second why it's fake. But I am using very fake Kingbow. That shit fake as hell, but it does work. Welcome, House O Brick. Well, it's fucking incredible. Look at this shit. All right. Pressure. Oh, I know who the fuck that is. ¿Quién llama? Mi amigo, ¿qué pasó? All right. Do a little tidy up over here. Oh, I'm showing them. Don't you worry. I'm fucking showing them. Let me just get a little alcohol moving here. Where is my alcohol? I swear to God, I'm losing everything. It's all bad, man. Kizogon, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Holy shit. Shit is popping off. What a fucking stream. You guys are fucking excellent. Look at this community coming out and showing big fucking love. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Oh, that's excellent, House. Hell yeah, man. I have definitely built a few PCs in my day. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on YouTube. Well, does YouTube even have messaging? I don't fucking know. But I'm on Facebook as well. You can shoot me a message on Facebook. I'm on Discord. You can shoot me a Discord message. I'm always happy to answer any questions in the community, my friend. Always happy to help. All right, let's take a look at those solder joints real quick. The lovely hot swap solder joints. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Them some pretty joints right there. "42, Trick. You should. Everybody knows this by the time they're like 12. The answer to the meaning of life is 42. Oh, Rugger's jumping in here too? Shit, look at all these motherfuckers coming and hanging out with me. Hell yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everybody, to the new followers, the new subscribers. Welcome in. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale. My name is Roy. I occasionally do repairs and resale. Most of the time, we just shoot the shit while I fix consoles. Beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Yeah, let me show you guys this fake-ass fucking Kimbo real quick while this is still cooling off a little bit. And I bought a lot of it. When I say I bought a lot of it, I have so much of this. Alright. So, where are we? Here we go. So you got, yeah, Kingbo, RMA 218. You got a lot number on there, 10 cc's. Oh, nice, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. King full total distribution. Let's have a look at that sticker real quick. Let me see if I can get some of this light out of the way. Hang on. Authentic. Authentic. I mean, that's some quality shit right there. Croupier, welcome in, my friend. Just updated the BIOS of my backup computer so that you can use the NVMe slot. Did the BIOS not come with NVMe capability initially? Authentic, baby. Hell yeah. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's authentic. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it does the job. I complete repairs with it all the time. It's just not what I thought I was buying. And I have so much of it. I have so much of it. I have so much of it. I have like 40 tubes of this shit. Phil's in the UK. I don't want to have him ship over that stuff. I had Amtech for a while, and the Amtech I had, oh yeah, it was a fantastic deal. But that's how you knew it was bad. the Amtech I bought from AliExpress was actually good. I paid a little bit extra for it, and I did double check everything. And the Amtech I had was fantastic. Okay. So while I've got the board here, I already know everything is fine. Let's actually just double check the back. That's the beautiful thing with these hot swaps is everything just goes super smooth. Oh yeah, look at those pretty ass solder joints. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's clean up this liquid metal real quick, because that is a hell of a dry spot. All right. Let's gather up all that liquid metal with some 99% isopropyl alcohol. Takes care of metal and pest control. So versatile, the 99% alcohol. Give it a little squeegee. Alright, come in with the dry side. Oh, it's so oxidized. Alright, this is where finger condoms come in. My fucking boy! What's going on, my guy? Where's my finger condom? God damn it. Oh, here we go. Finger condom. Alright. Take a microfiber finger condom here. Just give this the old scrubbity dub. First with a little bit of alcohol to help clean up any of that oxidation. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that's not bad at all. And then come in with the dry side of the microfiber and really dig out all that oxidation. It's going to help that shit spread so much easier. Alright. So that heat spot on there is definitely indented really well. Gumption? Is that just elbow grease in a fancier word? I'm confused. Isn't gumption what the people in the 60s and 70s used to say to people who were go-getters? That boy, I tell you, he's got a lot of gumption. Oh no, that's not good. Second degree sunburn is wild, Ace. I'm so sorry, man. All the best. That's rough, man. All right. Oh, nope, that corner up there. Oh no, those two corners up here too. How did I miss those? Good enough to do. All right, perfect. Let's move that board off to the side. All right, and we'll come in here. We don't need the microscope for this one, not yet anyway. Let's move ourselves back up. Yep. All right. I grabbed my air gun. Okay, here we go. All right, so we get our heatsink up. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can see we got a lot of dust on the heatsink, clogging up this whole area here. And then you can kind of see, if I angle this camera a bit, you got a lot of dust caked up on the power supply as well. So we're going to get all that blown out. And luckily I have to clean my office tomorrow, so we're just going to blow it out right here. Power supply. Alright, there we go. Get that heatsink back in place. And finish out the blowout. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, this is a PlayStation 5 digital edition. So I just did a HDMI port replacement, and then I'm doing a cleaning service. So blowing out all the dust, cleaning out the heat sinks, and replacing the liquid metal that you can see here. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I work on house is basically PS5s. I do a lot of the board level diagnostics and repair. I do occasionally build PCs and work on them. I just don't do a lot of it on stream. But there is always some random PC stuff happening. So like I said, if you ever have any questions about it or anything like that, man, feel free to ask anything that you have. Where is my alcohol? God damn it. There it is. So move all that liquid metal and begin the scrubbing process. All right, let that alcohol dry. So this job with the cleaning, the liquid metal service, and the HDMI port is $160. I am far less expensive than any of the local shops around here. Everything is a computer indeed. It's not even really very good thermal paste. Like the thermal conductivity you get between just normal thermal paste and liquid metal is a variance of like 3 or 4 degrees, depending on, obviously what kind of thermal paste you're using and shit like that. I genuinely think that it was absolutely necessary for the PS5 to use liquid metal because of the power that it outputs. So I get it. But like again, most of the graphics cards that we use, like even the new 5090s and shit, it's all thermal paste. Like they all run on thermal paste just fine. So I don't know what they did to crank up the thermal power on the PS5 that it needed liquid metal, but liquid metal it needs. Yeah, no, it's literally liquid metal. It is metal that is in liquid form. It is not a paste. But it's the same general idea. I know what you were going for. All right, finger condom time. I saw that Phil started making his own liquid metal. That was awesome. All right. There we go. Dry side. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing a merged chip like that, then I guess it does make sense. Well, no, because the PS4 had it too, right? The PS4 had an APU, and that had thermal paste on it. They did something to it that ramped up the voltage and the heat for sure. Not necessarily the voltage, but the overall heat. Because this thing does not work with MX4. I'm sure if you've seen plenty of videos online of technicians or quote unquote technicians, people, customers bringing their shit to shops and shops putting on fucking thermal paste, and we all see how that works out. Oh, nope. There we go. Aha, fair enough, Rutgers. Fair enough. Ah, see? Look at all these people that are way fucking smarter than me understanding shit that I don't understand. Me, big dumb guy who fix shit, alright? Me no understand how things work. That's not true. I have a basic understanding of how they work, enough to diagnose and repair shit. Okay. Alright, now let's get our plate back on. There we go. Damn, that thing did not want to sit. So this one was indeed broken. Let me see if I still have it. I just threw it somewhere. This one, they are bad from the factory. The PS5 is known for bad HDMI ports. Nope, that's not it. Oh, yeah, here it is. So, this was the port that was in there. And you can see the pins on it are totally mangled on the inside. So that's the one we took off. Sean, look at this guy. All right, let's get this thing back together. And we'll give it a good test. And then unfortunately you guys will have to watch me reassemble it because I am out of screw space. I try not to do that when I'm on stream because it just takes forever and it's boring and nobody wants to watch it. But I promise we will get to that board that everybody is wanting to see. I promise it will happen tonight. Marketplace is a fantastic place to find broken consoles sometimes. I have a listing on, obviously not on my business page because you can't be on Marketplace on a business page. But on my personal page, I have a listing that for buying broken consoles. I pick up a good number of them from Marketplace, so you never know. You never know what's out there. Actually, the two that I got, the one that came in pieces and the one that we're going to work on tonight, both came from Marketplace, and one of them ended up being low firmware. It's got 10.4 on it. So. Oh no, Ruggers, I'm sorry, my guy. Yeti, you're a horrible creature. All right, let's swap cameras real quick. Jesus Christ, fucking blinded by the sun over here. God damn. M. Forrest, what's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't blame you on that one, David, at all. I fucking hate working on TVs. I have done a couple as either favors to friends or a customer who really wanted it done, but I do not like working on them. It is such a chore. Number one, I run this out of my house. I mean, you see where I'm in a bedroom right now. I don't have a lot of space to work on a TV. So. Yep. Yeah, we're doing the 12-volt short tonight. Well, not necessarily a 12-volt short. So I'm not sure if you were here last week, M Forrest. I had one that I thought was a 12-volt short, or I thought it was a VRM failure, but that was a cracked APU. I do have another one over there that we're going to work on tonight that has 0 amp draw on 12 volts. So that's going to be fun. But I do have to take care of the customer's repairs first. Customers always come first. My repairs always come second. But yes, we will have a much more interesting repair than HDMI port repair tonight. That is a promise. Okay, there we go. That is together enough to test. Always put a little alcohol on your ports. If you guys are new to this, always put alcohol on your HDMI port before plugging it in after you swap it. It will help clear out all of the excess flux that might have gone in there. All right, there we go. Blue light. And let's pop over real quick. Beautiful. And beautiful 4K as well. Excellent. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. Oh, hold on a minute. That said log into your PS5. I'm going to turn that back on real quick. Sorry. I need to see if this thing factory reset itself. Any merch plans in the future? Probably not. Like I said, this is kind of... The streaming stuff for me is... it's my giving back to the community that taught me how to do this. You know what I mean? I don't get paid for this. I get paid for the repairs, but I don't make money off streaming. Like, unless I get a random donation. That happens from time to time. But as far as merch goes, I mean, what the fuck do I do? Like, I can't put a bunch of swear words on a t-shirt and fucking sell it off, you know what I mean? No, the streams for me are just my way of giving back to the community that taught me how to do this and gave me a side business. Like, it's just giving back to those who came before me. And for those who will come in the future. So probably no merch. Alright, turn this back on real quick. Look at this pink ass controller. That's beautiful. Yeah, see, there's an error message that pops up in the top corner here. Just wait for it. That's not it. Oh, okay. No. The can't connect to your network is fine, but I thought it said log into your PS5 last time I was there. Oh no, okay, it's good. We all know why it's broken now. Okay? We all know why it's broken. Why is it broken? This goes back years and years to the days of Phil. Why is this console broken? Yeah, that's fair. Someone tell me. Ain't got no gas in it. Ain't crack shut down before. Fucking FIFA. Look at this shit. FIFA. Alright. Well, at least it's on. Yeah, so trace work is something I used to hate. I fucking hated doing trace repair on HDMI ports. It was my biggest thing because I'm huge. So yeah, I'm 6'4", upwards of 250 pounds depending on the week. Using these hands to run wire that's thinner than a single strand of this luscious hair of mine was a nightmare. Now I love it. Well, now that I've had the practice and I can actually get it done relatively easily, I love running trace wire. All right. Are you guys ahead of me somehow? Oh no, I just go back and check the chat occasionally while I'm working. Oh, did I miss a fucking what? Oh, it doesn't show an alert. What the fuck? That's fucking dope. JFix dropping the fucking $10 donation, dude. What the fuck? There it is. Hell yeah. Okay. It's just on the... I gotta fix that. Okay. That's fucking dope. JFix coming in with the $10 donation. What a fucking legend. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. That's fucking awesome. No, I'm using Streamlabs. Mechanic question. Yes, I'm always down for a mechanic question. That is my other favorite hobby. So yes, absolutely. What flavor am I vaping? I am vaping sexy strawberry. I'm feeling like a sexy strawberry today. All right, let's get this thing put back together so we can move on to the next one. I'll get wrapped up talking to you guys all fucking day, which is fine, but I also got to get the repairs done so we can move on to more exciting things. God damn it! Wi-Fi cables are stuck under the board. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, maybe there is a slight delay on my end. I usually have a chat delay on. It's usually like a 3-second delay, so I don't miss too much. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it just was not working. Okay. Pop this board up. Move these fucking cables. There we go. Look, I don't vape anywhere near my consoles. My consoles are fucking... what's it called? Like tens of feet away from anywhere I'm playing. My consoles are fucking spotless. And also, these are the disposable ones. These aren't the ones that fucking blow huge clouds and get all the sticky nonsense everywhere. It's very different. Let's see. 2021 RAM 1500, 8-inch LCD screen, 12-inch. Parts G. Salvage lot is always going to be your best friend. Just make sure the wiring is compatible. I know sometimes when they switch the screens, and especially on the newer models, the 2021s, really 2020 and up, what's it called? The pin connectors between the two LCD screens can change, so you have to make sure it's compatible, number one. And number two, you have to make sure that the 12-inch LCD is going to work with the smart sound system that a lot of those cars came with. If yours doesn't have it, then you're fine. Fantastic. But outside of that, then yeah, just go to a salvage yard and fucking yank that shit out. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, it sucks with all these new vehicles having the smarter software in there. So I have a 2023 Sportage, and I wanted to put a set of 12s back there because I grew up in the 90s. Bass is everything, and so I wanted to put a set of 12s back there with an amp, but it's so fucking expensive because of all the software programming and the smart sound and all that shit. No, no. So in order to run the 12 and to have it be compatible with the sound system in there, especially with the amplifier, it has to be wired and programmed in this specific vehicle. The infotainment system on the trim level that I have is the SX trim is slightly different than the standard EX models. So it is a pain in the ass to get those things installed. Oh, the Laramies are so nice, man. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't want to replace this. I mean, I suppose I probably could wire in a 12 that would work okay, but I don't want it to have problems down the road. Number one, I'm still making payments on this car. And number two, I wanted to sound right. I'm not a fucking audio engineer. I don't know how to do this shit. Enjoy your snack, Dave. Look, when it comes to cars, I am a hardware guy. You want me to change struts, brakes, serpentine belts, anything that doesn't require engine work, I'm totally there. I got you. Anything that involves the electrical system, software, anything along those lines, I am fucking out. And these cars nowadays have a fucking neural network that Elon Musk drools at. So I am not getting involved with any of that shit. Okay. The worst part's over. I don't. Look, I have been very upfront my entire career. I can fix a PS5. I can diagnose a lot of shit. Some things I can't do. I don't know how to work electronics. I don't know how to run wire. Like, I can test and replace a thermostat and a water heater. I can mechanically fix anything on a car. I don't fuck with electricity. I just don't do it. There's too many things that can get fucked up. I'm nothing if not honest, all right? All right, let's blow out this backside here. Ha, blow out the backside. Alright, and I'll come in and get these fins in just a little bit here. Damn, Anthony coming in here, first message out of his mouth, just dropping big heat. That's fucking great. I love it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little backside action. Ain't nothing wrong with a little backside action, all right? But that's for RoysRoom.com, a subsidiary of Roy's Repair and Resale.com. All right. There we go. Beautiful. All right, where are we? Oh, fan. Let's get this fan blown out. That plug back in. Beautiful. Looks a lot better already. Looking much, much better. All right. So in the interest of not subjecting you guys to ridiculous amounts of boring ass HDMI, I'll do the final HDMI either off stream or once we fix the other one. But I know a lot of people here want to see that one that's drawing 0 amps, and honestly, I kind of want to fix it. So I'll still get the other HDMI done. Yeah, even if I have to do it off stream and just knock it out real quick. But I know what everybody came to see, and I am nothing if not a horrible people pleaser who is starved for other people's attention. So. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So once I get this one put back together, I'll take a picture of it for the customer so he knows it's working and he can come pick it up. And then we'll move on to that other one. Oh, yeah. Yep. I just had to find it. That all the screws? Make sure I'm not missing anything. Lord knows I forget sometimes. There we go. All right, next. So for the fins, I have a specific way of cleaning them. Oh, nope. What are we doing? Where are we going? I don't know. What was what? I have no idea. I didn't do anything. I don't think I did anyway. Oh, there was ringing? I don't fucking know. There's definitely no ringing coming through here. Is it still happening? Or was it just a one-time thing? No? I don't know what the hell it was. That's weird. That's real weird. Alright. For the fins, high-pitched squeal. Interesting.
I thought I told you to stop fucking yelling.
So for the fins, I just use the finger condom with a little bit of alcohol, and it gets in all those hard to reach places and with my tweezers. Welcome back, David. So yes, this is part of my cleaning service. This is a lot of the stuff that I do off stream when I tell you guys I'm going to finish the cleaning off stream. But like I said, I got to do this all Right, meow. We're coming up right now, yeah. Yeah, paintbrush does work as well. Nope. It's also not sat down properly. Nope. And it's a little bit busted. That's alright. Not a big deal. There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Yeah, no, exactly right. Normally my cleaning, if I'm just doing the fast ticking clicking noise, what the hell? Hang on. All right. Did that help any? Is it better? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I still had the microphone set to a different camera, so that's weird. Okay. And the back vents honestly look really good. I had the wrong camera on the microphone. I had it at this camera up here instead of that camera right there. I don't know why it started making that noise randomly, though. That's weird. Give a quick dust off of these back plates. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And then the final piece de resistance. Microfiber is your friend. All right. Beautiful. All right. Let me just take a quick picture for the customer. Oh. My fucking... Every time I have the PS5 like this, the fucking cord is just absolutely unhappy. Hang on. Sorry, just a second. I don't know why the cord just doesn't like to be bent in certain ways, but it's fine. It's just being difficult. There it is. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the fun stuff, shall we? Shut this down. Oh shit. C. Carson, much obliged for the subscription, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale. My name is Roy. I do repairs and resale. Occasionally I fuck shit up, but that's what happens. Alright, cool. Why is that not on my face cam thing? It should be overlaid. Interesting. Okay. Alright, anyway. Alright, let me just put this stand back on. Everybody's still here? We're still alive? We're making it? Fuck yeah, Yeti. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody dead. All right. Let's move that over here. Okay. Let's have some fun. So, this is the one that everyone keeps asking about. So, first of all, whoever it was that asked if I was going to have a roach infested console, fucking here you go. Okay? This thing had a horrible roach infestation. Oh, well, you're here for the fun one, my guy. Welcome. So, let's get some visual for those who weren't here last time I worked on this one. So that is all. Look at all this corrosion. I'm not licking it, goddammit. Look at all of that fucking corrosion. David, okay, yeah, well, here you go, my friend. Here you fucking go. This, honestly, this level of corrosion is by far the worst I have seen in my career. Yeah, like that ribbon cable, there's no way that's working. There's just no way that's working. Look at that shit. So, all right, so here's the story on this one while I continue to, for those of you that weren't here last time I worked on it. So I purchased this one along with another PS5. This one came assembled. The other one that I bought was in pieces. Someone attempted to do their own repairs. They ended up just selling them. So I bought this one and another one, both of the consoles for $260. Rick, thank you for the subscription, my guy. God damn, look at all these fucking subscriptions coming in today. You guys are really showing out, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, no, this is the worst I have ever seen in my career. And I haven't even shown you the worst part yet. Let me go grab the fan. That's the fan. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Awesome. What kind of work are you doing on the laptop? Look at the level of corrosion. Like, this thing had to have been in storage for years. Oh, JFix has been getting all the love today, man. He did mention the shout out, and I am beyond grateful for the love and support, man. That it means the world to me. Look at that. It looks like a fucking everything bagel. Like, you got poppy seeds in there, you got some onion seeds in there, you got some salt in there. Throw a little bit of fucking a smear of cream cheese and a little bit of lox, and you got a healthy breakfast. What the fuck? Anyway, that's not why we're here. I'm just going to move that off to the side for the time being. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Right on, man. Yeah. So the whole chassis is heavily corroded. However, this is where we're running into the fun part. So I'm going to put power into the board. Where's my multimeter? So here's the fun part, right? With the power lead in the board, we got 12 volts. No, this is getting thrown away. This chassis is getting thrown away. I'm gonna buy a new chassis for it. I paid $130 each for both of these consoles. One of them was a low firmware console. It's got system software 10.4 on it, which is exploitable. So I more than made my money back just on that console alone. But I would like to fix this one, if for no other reason than just the enjoyment of the puzzle. Okay, so like I said, we have 12 volts. We have 5 volts. It's being finicky because my leads are a little rough, but we have 5 volts. Ooh. Okay, that's somewhat new. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew we had it. So we have 3.3. We have 1.1. These don't activate until power comes on. Oh, I'm throwing it away because it's nasty. Yeah, no, this chassis is not salvageable. It is. I'm not selling that. I'm not selling this console with that chassis. I am throwing it away. I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to spend the time that it's going to take to get all that fucking nasty out of there. It's just not happening. I will throw the chassis away and I will buy another one for like $20. So we have all the voltages. Yeah, this is a different fix. This is no power. So I have all my voltages. However, oh, whoa, that's new. That's new. I've never had a beep on this console before. I've never had a beep on this console. I don't want to put the LED cable in because it's all corroded and shit. Is this on right now? No, it feels cold. I don't think it's actually on. Yeah, no, I know the South Bridge is a problem, but that is the first time I've had a beep out of this console. I've never had a beep out of this console before. Okay, so it is still a beep every 30 seconds. Okay, that's good. Fuck you, Sean. God damn it. Okay, so we're still a beep every 30 seconds. I mean, at some point, I'd definitely like to get an ultrasonic cleaner. So, just so we're clear, I do this out of a third bedroom. There's my cat. Everyone say hello to Rachel. Rachel, you say hi to the people. You say hello. Why you don't say hi? Hello. Hi. He's a baby. All right. Anyway, so I do this out of a third bedroom in my house that I converted into an office that the tiny technician also sleeps in whenever he's here. So I don't have a lot of space to put like random tools. I'd love to get a BGA rework station. I'd love to get fucking an ultrasonic cleaner and all that stuff. I just don't have space for it. You know what I mean? That's it. The be all and end all. It comes down to that. Okay. Well, the fact that I am now at a beep every 30 seconds, where I did not even have that before, is very, very good news. What do you have for the reading on 2 main inductors on the South Bridge? I can let you know in just a second. Let me finish taking this apart real quick, and we'll check. Oh, yeah, toothbrush to the head. Oh, the best. The best. Right, let me put my hair up real quick. This is bothering the hell out of me. Sorry, 1 second. Gotta make myself pretty. Well, you're saying backside of the board. To me, this is the backside of the board. Other side anyway. Okay. So to me, this is the backside of the board, but you guys are saying this is the front side of the board. Okay, got it. Now we're communicating effectively here. Oh, I guess it does say side B, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's pop this board out. So I'll show you guys why I know it's the South Bridge. For those of you that weren't here, the last time I worked on it, it is 100% a South Bridge issue. And I will show you why in just a moment. Honestly, if this is low firmware as well, I may not even sell it as a whole console. I may sell it as just the board and just throw this shit away, keep the power supply, and fucking just be done with it. Not have to go through all the hassle. Yeah, the South Bridge is in rough shape, and I've already replaced it twice. So I'll show you guys why this is a South Bridge issue. Nope, not that camera. We have bridge balls. Let me pull up a little bit here to get a better angle on it. So yeah. No trace work. Luckily, no trace work. But it's hard to see. Hang on, let me try and get a better angle on it. There you go. Now you can see it better. I fucked it up, Ace. I really fucked it up, all right? Yeah, so you can see right here, I got at least 2 bridge balls onto the South Bridge. You can see those 2 balls are bridged right there. I think those are the only 2 ones that are visible. There is likely more of them, but those are the only 2 ones that I can see. Because if you look around here, those all look fine. So my chips come pre-balled. I buy them pre-balled. I believe the South Bridges take 0.45 millimeter though. Yeah, so those look all fine. So I am still waiting for my reball kit. Oh, speaking of which, but I have pre-balled South Bridge. So I will not be reballing the South Bridge. However, speaking of which, before we get into this here, I would like to donate the ones that I have here that do not function well for me. Let me pull them all out here. Oh, okay. Well, I'm missing one of them. But I have these reballing jigs that I just cannot use. I have attempted to, and they just I can't use them. They don't work for me. I'm sure it's a skill issue, something like that. But I have one for DDR5 RAM. I have one for the 61GG SSD controller. some of them are kind of in pieces right now, so you'll forgive me. But I have one for DDR6 RAM. I also have one for a Southbridge. I don't know where the hell that one is right now. The only one I'm keeping, because I do want to attempt to try and use it at some point, oh, here we go. Yeah. I've got one for, I think this is a 62GG. Oh, sorry. 62GG Southbridge, or SSD controller, and 61GG Southbridge. Yeah, so 61 and 69 are the same. So Southbridge, SSD controller, DDR5 RAM for the older models. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna get the old design, the ones that I gave to Dave. I'm gonna reorder those because I never had a problem with those. These, for some reason, just they didn't work out. I spent a lot of money on them, and I can't make them work. I've tried. I'm not. It doesn't work for me. So I've done that, JFix. I had a couple of streams where we were doing reballs. So we'll come back to this. It's just something I'm considering. I've had a lot of struggles with these. So, but maybe we'll do a dedicated reball stream one of these weeks when I don't have any customer repairs, and maybe we'll try and make it work. I won't give up on it just yet. That's fair, but I'm heavily considering it. Because the old ones that I have that I donated to Dave's Unbranded, when I got these, was the ones I used all the time. They worked perfectly. I never had a problem. But I wanted to upgrade because these had the ball slides and all the other stuff. It was fun. But we'll get back to it. Anyway, back to the repair. Sorry. Okay. So we're going to do a Southbridge. No, I don't have time to do it right now. It's already getting late by me. I'm just going to put another Southbridge on. All right, so it's coming with a little bit of flux. I know. I love them too. That's why I wanted to donate them to somebody who would use them, because I was like, well, fuck. If I can make these awesome. Yeah, David, I appreciate it, man. Oh, 4:30. Jesus Christ, brother. Well, thank you for coming in, and thank you again for the shout out, man. I really, really appreciate it. It's so nice to see this community coming together like that. So genuinely, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll do a dedicated reball stream. We'll indulge Sean's fantasies and let him stop gooning over it and actually see some reball action. But not tonight. So I'm just waiting for that chip to drop, and I'll know it's good. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can just do a little poke. Nope, not ready to come off yet. Well, now it should be ready. Yep, there it is. All right. We must work quickly. Now, luckily, these are already leaded solder balls on here, so I don't have to do a whole lot of scraping with the iron. It's just going to be some quick wicking, and we're on our way. All right, so let's see. How's our tadpoling? Actually, most of it looks pretty good. There is one area that I had already put mask on that I'm going to have to put more mask on. I'm sure you guys can see that pretty much dead center. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind. I don't do APU reballs just because of the or reflows, just because I don't have the proper equipment, and I'm using Atten. All right, come in with the finger condom for some final cleanup. Yeah, absolutely, man. Okay, so yeah, I got one little piece of exposed copper that's going to need some attention here. So let's get that going. I'm just gonna clean it off that pad. Okay, that'll do it. And I'll just tidy up this little one right here. We had already covered up. And just double checking a couple of things here. Oh, okay, there's a little spot right there that I missed before. There we go. Beautiful. And there's a little spot right up here as well. Oh, that's way too much. Too much. Okay. That should do. And just make sure I'm not missing any other major areas. The rest of it looks pretty okay. Okay. All right, excellent. And now we'll come in with some UV. Let that cure up for a little bit. Yeah, you got everything that you need to do pretty much all the good repairs. All right. I am keeping these south bridges, by the way, just so you know. I haven't thrown them away because they're good chips. I'm just fucking them up. So we will save these and we will reball them. Hey, that's the same soldering iron I use, Rick. Just not the 2-in-1. But the one I use is the UWA 982. All right, just going to come in with a little bit of hot air. Finish that curing. All right. Where are my chips? These the right ones? They are indeed. All right. So first thing first, just the tiniest little dab of flux. Nope, we're not doing that. So the pads, just by finger feel alone, are not. They're spiky. I can feel them roughly on my fingers, so that chip isn't going to sit properly. So what we'll do, clean the iron first of all. Come in here with some leaded solder. And we're going to re-wick it. Get a good amount of flux on there this time. And some fresh wick. Yeah, that feels much better. That's fine. I'll put more conformal coating on there, but I would rather put more coating on than that chip not sit right again. So I'll recoat it. I'm fine with that. Yep. There we go. Okay. Back with the UV. All right. Quick bathroom break while I let the UV cure. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, baby. All right, so definitely enough time for that to have cured. Again, just a little dab of flux. Yeah, that feels much better. Much, much better. Okay. Oh, moved. Just take a look around, make sure it looks centered. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, that does look good. All right, so we come off the heat for a second, let those solder balls cool down, and then we'll just give it a quick nudge to make sure at least some of the solder balls have made to the pads. And if so, then we finish the job with a little more flux. All right, so if we nudge this, it shouldn't move. And it is not. Excellent. So I'm going to put in just the tiniest bit of flux. Right there. A little bit up here. A little bit around there. Then we're going to come in and reflow it. No worries, Yeti. I'm gonna let the heat up just for a second because I don't see the flux flowing down to this bottom part of the chip. I'm gonna let that cool for a second. I don't want the chip to float, and I don't want the balls to merge. So I'm trying to be really fucking careful with this. No nudging. I am anti-nudge gang. I have done many a Southbridge without nudging, and it's worked out fine. I used to nudge. Yeah, no, I know. I was just being super careful because I already had joined balls, and I was fluxing scared, is what I was doing. Yeah, I should have used a little bit more. That's on me. But yeah, I am anti-nudge gang. I used to nudge, and I ended up merging balls a couple of times, and then I realized I can just do it by visual. So the nudging is not necessary. You can see when the chip drops and everything's melted. The nudging is not needed. No nudge. All right, let's take a look at these balls. Okay. Those all look good. They look soldered well. I'm saving the part that was joined last time for last. Okay. Those all look good. Yeah, those look good as well. And then moment of truth. Those look good. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's what I did, David. Yeah, I did a little bit of spreading with the finger on the first run. That's just to help it bond, though. I used a little bit of extra flux on the second time to reflow it. But in this case, I ended up only putting a little bit of flux on this end over here and like right on the back and shit like that. I should have put a little more flux on the second run so it would reflow evenly.
But I was scared. I was very afraid. All right. So that South Bridge looks good. We're going to let it cool down a little bit here. No worries, man. No worries. I'm always happy with people double checking my work. That's another reason I like to do these on stream, is because people can check my work. I am not above criticism. Oh, and while I'm letting this cool down, so you guys remember all of the roach corrosion. Yeah, you got all that around there. You got the HDMI port corroded to all hell. So you'd figure that the Wi-Fi area, the part that all of the roaches get to all the time, would be horribly destroyed. Nope. Wi-Fi area is completely pristine, untouched. Another thing that I have never seen in my career with a roach infestation. Normally, these caps are the first ones to go, and these are beautiful. I mean, they are pristine. All right, how are we doing on heat? Good enough to test. Now, again, I will not be putting the LED cable in because that thing is damaged to all fuck. So I'll have to test by hand as far as feeling heat when man, I really gotta get a better camera. Yeah, replacement housing. Yeah, just the chassis. Like I said, if this is low firmware, I may just sell the board. I'm worried about too much right now. I'm jumping too far ahead of myself. Let's make sure it turns on. Okay, let's see. 3, 2. I'm gonna come down to the SSD controller. 1. It feels like it might be getting warm. It's hard to tell. Let's put an HDMI in it and see what happens. I think I might have a regular one. I'm sorry, not a regular one. The slim model as well. Oh shit! It's on. Let's fucking go! All right, I gotta check firmware. Let me pop over real quick. I just went by hand. All right, let's check firmware. Thank you. I'm very excited about this. I'm very happy. Where the hell is the cable that I was just using to plug this goddamn controller in? Oh, there it is. It ran away. Oh, what happened? Oh, there it is. That HDMI port might need to be replaced on this as well. Oh, I gotta hook up the cables. Yeah, I think the HDMI port probably needs a replacement. It's blacking out every now and again. That's fine. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, it always does. It's always something. This one might not be low firmware. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, this is super low firmware. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, what a win. What a fucking win. Oh, this is beautiful. Sorry. Hang on. All right, we're back. Okay, let's go back. Hang on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is firmware 7.4. That is gorgeous. Oh, what a win. Oh, we love to see that. Hell yeah. Yeah, this thing was last used in 2023. The last error message, anyway, was 2023. That is crazy. Let's just make sure. You know what? I got a lot of stuff to do with it. So the fact that it's turning on is tremendous. Yeah, that is huge. So just a reminder, I paid $260 for both of those PS5s. Both of them turned out to be low firmware. One is 10.4, the other one's 7.4. With the way that the low firmware market goes, I can more than triple my money on this. Oh, is that the BIOS that? Wait, no. Was that you that was talking about the BIOS? Oh, did you have to go through the whole fucking not initializing, but you have to go through a process where you have to like put certain. I don't know if it's you have to put certain. The fuck is the word I'm thinking of? The segments on a hard drive. Someone help me out here. You have to put certain segments on a hard drive. I can't think of what the name of those segments are. Partitions. No, not 800. I'm definitely not getting 800 for these. They usually go for around 450 to 500, something like that. But a $260 spend, that's huge. Did you end up having to like put specific partitions on the SSDs in order for Windows 11 to recognize them? Intel Rapid Storage segment. Oh, interesting. Yes, partitions. That was the one. Thank you. Intel Rapid Storage. Interesting. Really? Huh. Good to know. Something I have to look forward to. Ah, interesting. Okay. Oh, that is a huge win, man. Oh, what a victory. All right, well, both of these consoles still need some work. They obviously, I need to do the liquid metal. I need to fix the HDMI port on that one, and I got to get a new chassis for it. And I mean, really, I need an entire new thing for it except the power supply. Power button works. I'm gonna have to replace the LED board, and of course the entire chassis. But that's huge, man. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's a rough time. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That is good to know. Oh, such victories on a Saturday. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Well, the only thing I have left is an HDMI port, and I mean, I've already done one of those, so I'm not going to bother doing it on stream. So I'm going to go ahead and get that knocked out, and I will. I'll be back next week, hopefully with some good news. Thank you again. Huge shout out to JFix. I'm really going to have to do an entire video just for like I'll have to do a short form video, just shouting out not just JFix but all you guys, because I mean obviously that did major work, and I mean that's beyond kind of him to do. So that was really fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your weekends. Love y'all. I'll be back next week with something else to do. We'll figure it out.